that's so awkward. Welcome to another video. This one hopefully a bit better than before. I still don't have an intro and outro, but I really can't be bothered until I get a better computer or anything that can actually handle an intro and outro. So, I best get right into the video then. I'm building a starter house for the sim which I made last, in Cass. So yeah, and this house is inspired by the tides changing, what's it called again? I think it's a small start. It's like a little family house. It's slightly inspired by that, but I think I was mostly original on the whole. Just mainly the front of it, especially using the sort of bay windows, which I don't usually use. So yeah, I'm also thinking, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to go ahead with this, to start just a very simple Let's Play, so nothing with like more than one household, just a very simple Let's Play, and just call it like a solo Let's Play, and then, you know, I don't know, play around. I think I'd like to do that, and with this specific sim, because that's my friend, so, I mean, that's kind of awkward in some cases, I guess, but, you know, I think it's quite fun. So yeah, the friend who I made last, she really likes traditional houses. I don't know if she actually likes them, but she just doesn't like modern houses, basically. So I thought I'd go with a really traditional look, and it's sort of like it's dated, and she moved in her own furniture, but at the same time, some furniture is just like kind of old, especially like the appliances and stuff. So yeah, and I remember we were quite happy with how the house went. I did make a previous version, but looking back on it, I didn't like a lot of the things which I did, and I also didn't have a dining table, which I know isn't essential, and in some like starter homes you probably wouldn't have them. But you know, I just thought, you know, it's probably just, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do, I like having dining tables just because it's kind of formal, and in this one I made a 5-seater actually, which is good. So yeah, let's think. Okay, so right now I'm having a bit of problems with the roofing. Mainly because when I push the roof in, you just see that bit poking out the end, which is okay if it's consistent. If it just stops, like as you see on the other side, I don't like it. So I think I might have already done it because I wasn't paying attention, but I do sort it out later on, and it does look a little bit dodgy, but I think overall it's okay. It's okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, and I also did something which I really did actually quite like, and that's make custom open doorways. Here it is, and this is the part where I'm starting to fix the thing. I don't know, it's just kind of annoying. So all I did, I think, was just put this side in, and then I just made it smaller, and I poked it out a bit, and I made it a bit, and so as you can see there's a little gap, but I mean we can just pretend it's like some tiles fell through or something like that. I don't know, it's old. So yeah, I'm going over the house with this nice cream colour, which I do really like, and for an accent in the middle, I decided to do a bit of a brick inside, and I was going to use one with like a paneling on top, but I realised that there was none with the matching wallpaper which I used. So yeah, and I'm also trying to get out of this habit of constantly using accent walls on the exterior, which is something which I do very often, and I kind of need to stop, because it's just like, I don't need to have an accent colour on every single exterior of every single house, but I don't know, I just really like doing it. I think it does add to the detail, but I think it's good that I should probably try not to do it, because I just, some things I feel like a house isn't, like, just looks wrong without, like, for example, decoration items, which is obvious, but I think accent walls are something which a house can do without, and in some cases it needs accent. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, I just cut out for a second there because I did realise I'd actually blown into the mic, which made a really loud noise, so I don't want that to be in the recording. So, as I was saying, not all houses need accent walls on the exterior, and I probably could have done like one on the bumper area, but I don't know. I mean, even my house actually has an accent wall, and it's a terraced house, squished. They're like this one row of houses, so it's got like mostly white brick, even on the pop-out bit at the back, and then just the wall that I have is just some manky old grey red brick things. It's horrible, but you know, life in London. Oh god. So yeah, welcome to London. No, shut up. Yeah. So I'm doing the kitchen right now, and this is about what I remembered of the thing which I think I saw on I can't remember what forum it was, but I saw on a forum that you could use like these little overhanging bits in the columns to make it look like a little doorway or arch or whatever they're called. I forgot for some reason. And it's actually cheaper, which is surprising because I thought it'd be a lot more expensive, but I guess it isn't. I really want to use a different sort of wallpaper in this house, mainly because I always seem to use the same two simoleon wallpaper in like every house, and I really wanted to kind of change from that. And also, the good thing about doing that is a lot of the other wallpapers which I might have used are very traditional, and the one which I which I usually use is kind of what I'm using here. It's kind of, I think it's contemporary. I think, pardon me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure contemporary is sort of like modern, but like I don't know. I'm not gonna try because I can't do it. And also the cool thing about doing it is you can actually do 3 wide archways, or whatever you want to call them, like this one which I do here, which I quite liked actually. I think it was really nice. So yeah, as I was saying, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and I was having a bit of problems here, and I fixed it. It was very simple. I don't know what the problems were. I think it was because it wasn't a room, so it wasn't. Because for some reason the spandrels disappeared. I don't know why, but anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. That was really bad. But, yeah, I'm quite excited to, sort of, I don't know, start this Let's Play thing. It's not, like, a proper, full-out, dramatic Let's Play. I'll probably have, like, I will include drama, because I like the drama, but at the same time, it won't be, like, big things that I have to edit a lot with, like, I feel as if when I get my new computer, hopefully soonish, a few months to go, and I make a Let's Play, it'll be with quite a few people, so I've got quite a few sims, so I think maybe 4 or 5 households, because, and I did ask, like, that's a bit like what the Tide's Changing done. A lot of other people do it, isn't unique, but I really like the style that she does it in, because it has so much drama, and it's really entertaining to watch, especially, one of her most recent episodes with Judith. I think it's the second to last episode of the season 1, which I'm sort of freaking out about, like it's a TV show, which is sort of a bit weird. Yeah, that had so much it's really, I don't know, I really like the episode. It's just so exciting to watch, and yeah. Oh, and I did a little thing here which I really liked, because I didn't like how empty it was underneath there. I do have to get rid of one of the plants later on though, and it did actually bring up the money quite a lot. So the house is quite open planned, so as you can probably see. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so back to the Tides Changing, and the episode was, I think it's Judith's, what was it called? Judith's Big News, or something like that. But the house, which was made for Malcolm, was actually made by me, so that's, I'm very happy that she decided to use it as well, because I think I messaged her in the I commented saying that I'd made a house for Malcolm, just because I thought the house was a bit, I don't really know, it was kind of a bit weird having a basement like that, and I did sort of do a few weird things in the basement, just like with knives and stuff, but I just thought it was a sort of, like, maybe Malcolm wasn't a violent character, but he'd have those sort of things, like he was keeping them for friends or something like that. You know, I'm just very happy that she decided to use it, because I think she's one of my favourite YouTubers. I shouldn't really, I mean, I feel like I shouldn't, it's like a rule, I shouldn't be talking about another YouTuber in my YouTube video, like that, but I mean, yeah, that's not a rule. What am I talking about? Shut up, Jake. No, I mean, hopefully in the future we can do a collaboration on builds. Actually, speaking of collaborations, if anyone would ever like to do a collaboration with me, I have a Twitter in the description below. You can write in the comments, or you can tweet me, or you can message me through Twitter, and I'll most likely say yes. If I don't say yes, there's probably like a good reason for it, like my computer is broken, or I don't know, I'm dead. No, but yeah, I'd really like to do some collaborations on builds with people. That'd be really nice. If you wanted, I might do some collaborations with CreateSim, but if we did do that, it'd have to be like base game, mostly, maybe some stuff from Get to Work as well, because I have Get to Work and that's about it. I know it sounds a bit rubbish, because I don't like custom content. My computer's not, well, my laptop isn't very capable, so it can't really have like loads of stuff downloaded on it. I've already downloaded way too much stuff on it, so I'm not really gonna I don't really want to download anything else. And also a lot of the custom content things, like some of it's nice, but I really like using stuff in the base game because it's just some stuff that everyone else can see. So if anyone wants to do any collaboration of any sort, that's fine. I prefer building collaborations because I don't know, I just really love them. And yeah, that's about it. I'll probably ask a few people for them as well. But yeah, my dog's just going to my room right now. No, she isn't. God, that actually threw me out for a second. I thought it was like a burglar at my house. What are you doing? Sorry, this is kind of a really awkward part. Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, she just randomly came into my room and she's left now. So that's kind of weird. So I had to pause the recording for a second there because like I didn't want her to. Oh, and she's back again, stretching her legs. Hi, Sandy. She's so adorable. Stop sniffing through my bin. So yeah, as I was saying, collaborations, I'm really open for them because I want some sort of inspiration and something to kind of get me going for builds. And right here, for some reason, the video froze for like a really long time. Sorry about that. So yeah, and I'm just working on the bathroom right now. The bathroom's really bare. It's not got anything really in it apart from the basics. And I think I was going to try and do like this shower built-in thing, but then I just thought it looked a bit dumb, so I decided not to do it. It would have looked okay, but I mean, I think the way I did it was just not very good, so I just did a basic shower. So yeah, and I did put a cabinet, but then I got rid of it because it costs like 200, and I do push myself a little bit with starter houses now because I wouldn't usually do that. I'd usually go like cheaper stuff only. I'd have a limit on the stuff you see, so like no past a certain point like I wouldn't buy any of those stuff, but now I sort of do more, although I think with flooring I'm starting to restrict myself a lot more, just because recently on the last one, actually the other build of this, which I deleted, I made a sort of little what's it called? I don't know what I did again. Oh yeah, I decided to use the flooring that is twice as expensive, and it brought the price up a lot more, and I couldn't do much in terms of decorating, so I decided not to do it, and I just kept with the regular floorboards, even though they're kind of, I don't know, not very exciting. So yeah, I'm open for collaboration as well, so I'm going to say, hopefully this won't be up too much after the creative sim. I mean, I know from when I'm recording this audio, it's already been 3 days since the creative video, but I'll say this now, it is most likely that I'll have one video up per week, which isn't very good considering they're gaming videos. It shouldn't take a long time to record, but it's my computer, and knowing my computer, it's gonna fail, and it does that a lot, and I have to re-record a few things, and also I like to sort of relax. And here I was putting something at the bottom of the bed which I thought looked okay, but then I didn't like the colour coordination with it, so I decided to get a better bed because it was like much more traditional looking. And yeah, so now I'm changing the end thing at the bottom of the bed. I would like to use a more grand coffee tables perhaps, but I felt like this fit in a little bit more, especially with the kind of coloured rug. I was hoping I can get one that fit a little bit more with the walls, but I think it fits okay. So overall, I think the entire thing's actually okay, which is good. Oh god, I keep saying that. And here I'm trying to clutter up the drawers, but of course with very little money I couldn't do much at all. And the video quality is getting a bit rubbish here, I must say. I'm just hoping it fixes itself, which it does sort of. So yeah, and the living room is quite bare, but as this is more of a kind of let's play friendly house, I did want it to be quite open plan, and along those walls, along that area, I think there's plenty of room for there to be like a staircase up to the roof. So yeah, I think I did quite well. I don't know really if I was going to extend to the roof or not, but I don't know. So I was using those chairs, and I did end up leaving with them, but I do change it later on. And I also really wanted to have this plate thing, which did bring the price up quite a bit actually. And at this moment I was sort of getting a bit worried because I realised I hadn't got much money left, and I still wanted to do some landscaping in the front and some tables and chairs at least in the back. But I also really like this little thing which they did at the entrance, which is, I think it's slightly inspired by something that the Sim Supply did. I think it's in their half walls build, his half walls build. And yeah, so I'm just putting a coffee table. I don't know if I change it out or not. No, I keep it like that. But yeah, I think this build was also available in the gallery. I've decided that even though I can't get my gallery name to correspond to the same name as my YouTube account, I think I'll just have it anyway. My current name on Origin is TheWerewolfGuy, which is like some name which I used last year or something like that, which I thought I liked, but now I can't change it, which makes me really annoyed, but it's okay. So yeah, I don't really know when I'm going to start the Let's Play. Probably not too far after this build goes up. So yeah, and this is me trying to get enough money to be able to have a little area at the back, at least something to just eat out at the back in. I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford a grill, but I wanted to use these slightly more expensive chairs. I know they're only like 5 simoleons more expensive, so I don't think it would have made that much of a difference to the price. And I do want to apologise for the quality of the video towards the end, as you can probably see. And it's very slow. I mean, it's okay, but I did want better. So I just did like this little, I did a bit of detail, so it's like the chairs haven't really been moved that much, so they're kind of just there for a very long time. So yeah, and I do realise now looking at it, which is really awkward, there's quite a few things which as I'm watching this I'm realising I'm just going to openly say a few things, and one of them is being that I think I did actually forget lights, which is really bad, but I think if I delete a few things, I think it'll be fine. I think I'll be able to afford enough money for some simple lights. So yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say really. I was trying to do a bit of decorating in the I realised I needed a sink. I think yeah, this pop I realised I needed a sink. And I didn't have enough money for one. And I didn't want to use a bath sink because that's a bathroom sink, and I don't know. So yeah, so thank you much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.